Fala galera do canal, me chamo Julien e o vídeo de hoje será sobre o Vinicius Jr. Então, para quem é seguidor antigo do canal sabe que falávamos apenas sobre futebol sul-americano e basicamente sobre o Vinicius Jr. O canal cresceu bastante dessa forma, mas com o tempo ele foi mudando um pouco, acrescentamos economia e política na rede do canal. Mas nada mais justo que nesse momento tão importante voltarmos a dar um foco assim total no futebol, principalmente no Vinicius Jr em si. Pelo menos até a final da Champions League, eu prometo um vídeo por dia falando sobre o Vinicius Jr e também sobre o Rodrigo, que muita gente esquece, mas ele tá lá e tá jogando muita bola. Então, só deixei esse aviso aqui mesmo para vocês ficarem cientes que terá vídeo sobre o Vinicius Jr, sobre o Rodrigo e sobre essa final de Champions League. Então, deixe seu like e inscreva-se no nosso canal para ajudar na notificação e valeu!
Leaving. He hasn't said what club he's going to, but it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, he's going to go to Los Blancos, Real Madrid, and they're going to win everything for the next 10 years. That's.
Can I ask you something about that though? You know, when we watched, I had the luxury of watching the beautiful game of football the other night, where when Real Madrid took on Bayern Munich, it was like two behemoth clubs going for one another in the European Cup in the semi-final with Wembley on the horizon. Right, it was a great, prestigious game of football. And I'm serious here. I was looking at that Real Madrid team, and I know how good Kylian Mbappe is.
Stop what you're going to do. Do they need Mbappe?
No, it's not do they need Mbappe, but I'm being serious here.
What?
Kylian Mbappe is not a better player than Vinicius Jr, is he?
He is.
He's not?
He is.
No, you can't. Wait, what?
He is.
No, Addy.
Yes.
Kylian, did you see what Vinicius Jr was doing to Joshua Kimmich on a regular basis in that game?
Kylian Mbappe would do that.
I don't think he would. Not to that level.
And plus, I think Kylian Mbappe, look at the luxury. And by the way, I think he'll move into a number 9 role as well. I think he'll go down the middle and Vinicius will still
maybe they could do that. Or would he keep Hosselu? Does he keep Hosselu out of the team after that performance?
Ex-Stoke footballer.
Yes.
But yeah, that is big news. Look, the video is right in front of us. We can watch it now. It's there. Wow, Kylian Mbappe going. Oh, look,
it can only be Real Madrid, can't it?
Could it be Liverpool?
No, okay. no, definitely can't be Liverpool. I think in terms of like exploring the actual destination, I feel like it's 99% Real Madrid.
Who else could it be?
Well, it's then about money, isn't it? There are a finite amount of clubs that will have that amount of money.
Okay, do you guys think with Endrick and Mbappe's arrival, Madrid will finally have a squad at par with Man City? And will Madrid be favourites if they meet again next year in the Champions League?
Well, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, they knocked him out of the Champions League a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, I think I understand the concept.
What squad do you want?
Oh.
Is that it?
Fine. I won't answer the question. No, go ahead.
Go on.
No, that's fine.
Oh, don't be like that. No?
What?
You're not answering?
I was answering the question.
Right, okay, continue then.
I think I understand the concept of the question, but it's hard to paint Real Madrid as the team who somehow is undermanned, as a lesser version of Manchester City, or somehow a version of a team who is struggling to have players. When you look at what they put out, when they rotate and they put out a different starting 11 and they sit Bellingham and Vinny Jr. and Rodrigo, they sit all those guys down, and then you see who they have out there, and it's Arda Güler and it's Brahim Diaz and this guy and the other guy, and that team at times looks just as good as the team that is sitting on the bench. And look, I cannot sit here in good conscience and portray Real Madrid as an undermanned squad. That's not the case at all. That's actually not truthful, is what it is.
If you had to pick a squad, who right now with who they've got, who would you pick?
Well, see, if I'm a player, right, and I've got a choice of Real Madrid and Man City, I think I'm going to Real Madrid. I think I'm going to Real Madrid.
Duh, says Cam.
Well, no, because it's, and I say this with the greatest respect, are you going to go to Man City where Pep has 1 year left on his contract, where, you know, I say this with the greatest of respect for all of Man City's achievements. You know, Real Madrid probably are a slightly bigger club, with a slightly bigger history, and it's Madrid and whatever else. So, yeah, all things being equal. But going back to the question, I think if you project forward to next season, for Real Madrid, it can't just be Endrick and Mbappe coming in. I think there's going to be some significant changes. It's not just they're going to have to replace Toni Kroos. I'm pretty sure it's not official yet, but I'd be very surprised if Luka Modric comes back. And you know, he did play a whole bunch of games this year, mostly off the bench, and it wasn't enough for him. At the back, Nacho's gone, who was your starter most of the year.
Et vote Vinicius. Il a donc gagné le championnat d'Espagne. S'il gagne la Ligue des Champions, est-ce qu'on va à un moment donné se dire Ballon d'Or pour lui? Ou je m'emballe un peu?
Non, mais en tout cas, au vu des échéances, sachant que derrière, il y a la Copa América, après, il y a match dans le match avec peut-être des coéquipiers à lui du Real, mais je pense que s'il prend la Ligue des Champions, au vu de l'importance qu'il a pris au sein de son groupe, je pense sincèrement que ce sera un candidat sérieux.
Même question, José. Candidat sérieux, non? S'il vient gagner la Champions?
Oui, plus que sérieux, plus que crédible. Il évolue déjà dans un club qui fabrique des ballons d'or. Il est juste plus qu'influent quand même cette saison, donc par ses stats, mais parce qu'il impose sur les terrains. À chaque match, on sent qu'il est capable de renverser la rencontre à lui tout seul sur des actions individuelles. Collectivement aussi, il est donc impliqué. Il a clairement franchi donc un palier, donc la Liga, peut-être la Ligue des Champions. Et effectivement, si après derrière, ils n'arrivent pas à se départager parce qu'il y a un Bellingham aussi qui marche sur l'eau quand même cette saison, c'est sûrement en sélection que tout va se décider. Et il y a la Copa América qui...
Si Messi gana la MLS y la Copa América, en primicia. Repito para que quede grabado. Si Messi gana la MLS y la Copa América, gana el próximo Balón de Oro.
Então, eu resolvi trazer um apanhado geral sobre o que estão comentando lá fora. Eu resolvi trazer esse trechinho aqui no final sobre o Messi Bola de Ouro na MLS, só pra mostrar a loucura que é a imprensa espanhola, que os caras não têm assim o mínimo discernimento do certo e do errado, do bom e mal. Os caras simplesmente falam cada loucura lá, porque pelo menos na minha opinião eu considero isso uma loucura. Mesmo ele vencendo a MLS e a Copa América, que seja, ele não tem a mínima chance de vencer a Bola de Ouro. Pelo menos eu torço para que as pessoas pensem isso. E também sobre a visão geral, que o Vinicius Jr hoje, ele está à frente do Mbappé para muitos comentaristas, que ele é o atual Bola de Ouro virtual, pelo menos é o que estão dando a entender. E é isso, galera. Vamos continuar com esses vídeos de futebol, então fiquem aqui ligados, porque até o final dessa Champions League a gente vai falar sobre muita coisa. Então deixe seu like e inscreva-se no nosso canal para ajudar na divulgação e valeu!